Welcome back to this special episode where I'm answering 3 of the most common feng shui questions that I hear time and time again. These are questions that can come up whether you are brand new to feng shui or maybe you've been dabbling in it for years. Welcome to Feng Shui Living, the podcast designed for busy women who want to de-stress, live with intention, and create a home that truly supports their well-being. Each week, I'll bring you practical tips, insightful ideas, and simple strategies to enhance both your home and your life. Let's get started. Welcome back to Feng Shui Living. I'm your host, Lisa Morton. I'm so happy you're here, and thank you for your support. Also, thank you to my VIP subscribers. I hope you are enjoying those episodes. I just released a new one that I'm so excited about. If you want to learn more, head over to my website where you can subscribe to my VIP's monthly subscriber episodes. Cancel at any time. So today we're going to have an interesting discussion about 3 of the most common questions that I get time and time again. But before we do that, I wanted to share some exciting things that I have going on. Oh my gosh, I just had a call today with my assistant, Maggie, to finalize a few things, and you're the first to know right here. I have 3 new things. Number 1 is Interior Design Basics is happening. It is kicking off June 23rd through July 14th. This is 4 weeks of an online interior design basics class. This is for you if you are a DIYer. You love design and you want to explore design in your home. Maybe you're remodeling, redecorating, or maybe you're considering a career change. This can be an excellent class to kind of talk through and dip your toes in the interior designer world. One other quick note is I seem to recently have been asked about young people in the interior design course. Hey, Lisa, I have a daughter who's a teenager and considering going to school for interior design after high school. Can she take your class to kind of experiment with that? I'm like, yes, here's the thing. All I ask is they be 14 or older and be able to handle themselves in a 4-week, 1-hour online class. Easy peasy. Next up is Feng Shui Basics. If you want to learn how to Feng Shui your own house and the history, the understanding of what this work is, then Feng Shui Basics kicks off July 28th and it runs through August 18th. Again, this is a 4-week online course. It's held on Zoom. You can come to class in your pajamas if you want. It's really fun and I'm so excited. The other thing I'm just like so excited we got the finalized details for this event is on June 10th, and that is coming up very soon. I'm hosting an amazing course with a guest teacher, Maggie Kitsch, who happens to be my assistant, but is also a trained astrologer. Now, I've shared some of the amazing work that we've done together. She's helped me with so many things from my business logo to finding launch dates for certain things, and it's been so interesting. She also really helped me understand and learn to live in harmony with the moon cycles. And once I started doing that and focusing my work following the moon cycles, really everything changed. And I'm so excited. She has created a very special class for you. On June 10th, via Zoom online, from 7:30 to 8:30, we're having a class called Lunar Flow and Sacred Spaces. It's a $20 class, very doable. And she's so generous in this class. She's going to guide you through using the moon phases to support you in your home. Like, did you know there are better days to clean your home and other days it's a great excuse to not clean your home? I don't know about you, but I love that. There's even certain days of the week that support different activities you do in your home. And once you can connect with this and again, live in harmony with it, it transforms things and just seems to make things easier. And I can't wait for you guys to try this out. So again, for $20, you get the Lunar Flow and Sacred Spaces live event that is happening June 10th from 7:30 to 8:30. You'll also get the recording. She has amazing downloads and worksheets to support you in this process. And then she's also giving away one mini astrology session to an attendee. So I will put a link in the show notes. If you get the newsletter, make sure you look in my weekly newsletter for that link as well to sign up because you want to get your ticket. Okay, let's get into this episode. Okay, these questions, they're rooted in a lot of curiosity and also just the desire to feel better in your home. And I really love that. Really, I just want, we just want to feel better every day. Feel more us, feel more alive, feel more inspired, more grounded. Creating an environment that supports your dreams and wishes and goals, as well as your general well-being, and also providing an energy that you want to live in every single day it's important. So let's get into these 3 questions that I get asked all the time. Question number 1. I have my Post-it notes here with all my questions if you guys are watching on video. Question number 1 is, where do I even start with Feng Shui? This comes up all the time, and I get it. There's so much information out there, from people posting on social media to books to articles, and it can feel really overwhelming really fast. But here's the thing I want you to remember. You don't have to overhaul your entire house to start feeling that shift. When I work with clients or with students who are brand new to Feng Shui, I recommend 3 basic steps. And they're simple too. Number 1 is start at your front door. If you've listened to the podcast for a while, you probably expected me to say this. Start at your front door. It is known as the mouth of qi, where energy comes into your space. So, do you use it? Is it clean? Is it well functioning? Is it easy to find? So start there. Easy peasy. Wipe it down. Refresh your doormat. Maybe add a beautiful pot with some really pretty flowers. You can also add anything symbolic to you, your family, or maybe your family heritage that you like to add to the front door. So start at your front door is an easy step. Number 2 is clearing clutter. We know clutter creates blockages and stagnant energy. So you don't have to go and empty the entire garage. I mean, unless you want to, but choose just a small area that feels stuck and stagnant. This could be a single drawer. This could even just be a countertop. Clearing these spaces, even small, really helps set up for more fresh energy to come in. And then it starts building. And next thing you know, you're tidying up another area and clearing clutter out of another area, and it just builds upon itself, and it feels so refreshing and also inspiring. And then my next recommendation is to set an intention. Feng Shui is less about perfection. I've always talked about I'm a recovering perfectionist, right? It's not about perfection. It's about connection. Ask yourself, how do I want to feel in this home? Have you ever asked yourself that and listened, got quiet? This is a great journal prompt if you like to journal. How do you want to feel in your home? Let that guide your choices. Your intention is what turns a simple design of a space into that truly sacred space. So that was question number 1. Question number 2, what if my home has bad feng shui? You've probably heard people talk about those problem areas in feng shui. This could be location of maybe your bathroom in your wealth corner, a bedroom over the garage, or maybe a staircase directly in line with your front door. And it can be easy to start panicking when you hear that. You're like, oh my gosh, I have bad feng shui. What do I do? But I really want you to remember that no home is doomed. I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect feng shuied home. Every space has its quirks. If you've been house hunting ever, or every house has its quirks. The key is to noticing what's off and then gently, intentionally adjusting the energy. That's why we have adjustments, right? These cures. I don't like to use the word cures. I prefer adjustments, because cures just, my teacher taught me that it feels like things are wrong, and they're not necessarily wrong. It's just quirky, and we need an adjustment to make it feel better. So here's some examples. I mentioned the bathroom in the wealth area. If this is you, try bringing in a wood element to support that upward growth. So this could be a lush green plant, or maybe a decorative wooden tray, maybe a bouquet of flowers. Remember to keep the door closed if possible, and the toilet lid. Please keep the toilet lid down when not in use. Another thing you can do, which is kind of fun, is work with a mirror. You can place a mirror on the outside of the bathroom door to energetically bounce that energy back into the home from that bathroom. Okay. Maybe you have a bedroom over a garage. One of our homes, our master bedroom was over the garage. This can feel really unstable, really ungrounded. I had a terrible time in that house falling asleep. I couldn't relax. I couldn't rest. And I would be tossing and turning till like 2 or 3 in the morning. It was not good. So if this is you and you have a bedroom over the garage, you can't remodel your house. Maybe you can, but if you can't, think about layering in those earthy elements, clay, terracotta, maybe, those soft grounding colors, beige, tan, brown, chocolate. Use thick, chunky textural rugs, chunky, thick I can't even talk, textural comforter. Weighted blankets are nice. And also crystals, rose quartz or selenite in the bedroom can be really nice, and also help just anchor the space. So just 2 quick examples. The truth is, feng shui is about connection with your home, not just trying to fix it because things are wrong, right? I want you to not worry about things being wrong and not get into a panic. It's just about learning this energetic language. It's like learning French, right? It's just looking at your space with that different lens. You will see, once you start doing this more and more, you'll see how easy it is to make these little tweaks. And let's get into question number 3. Can feng shui help me attract more money, love, and opportunity? Yes, yes, yes. You bet it definitely can. It feels woo and magical, but it's really just about alignment. That's what we have to remember. It feels so magical that you can bring things to fruition in your life. And like, how does this happen? But it's just energy being aligned. And what a cool thing. So when you align your space, your home, your rooms, with those desires that you have, those dreams, those goals, those wishes, you're telling the universe, you're telling yourself that you're ready to receive. I'm ready to be in alignment with more wealth and abundance, so bring it on. So here's how to kind of begin with digging into aligning your space for those desires. First, I want you to look at using a Bagua map. This is a tool that we overlay over your floor plan that shows which areas of your home correspond to things like wealth, relationships, your health, creativity, career, your family, so many different areas of your life. Now, if you want to get into this and you're not quite sure, then go ahead and schedule one of my free 15-minute discovery calls over on my website. Totally free, 15 minutes. We get to have a one-on-one Zoom. And I'll talk more about this Bagua map with you. And if you're ready to dig in even deeper, I have a 1-hour feng shui consultation where I can explain some of those areas to you and help you determine where they are. I also have a full feng shui assessment, which is a deep dive into your home. And I provide you with a full pages and pages and pages, full report of information that you need to know for your home, as well as your home fully laid out using the Bagua map. It's really fun. Any questions, reach out. So we talked about this Bagua map connecting to different areas of your life. So for example, if you were standing at your front door, you just walked through your front door, the door is right behind you, and you're looking towards the center or towards the rear of your home, I want you to go to the rear and then go all the way to the left, and that is your wealth and abundance area. So think about it. What's in there? Is it cluttered? Is it messy? Or is it beautiful? Is it inspiring you to bring in more wealth and abundance into your life? You can place really symbolic items that connect with your goals and desires here. And, maybe in your love area, you want to add a pair of rose quartz stones, or even rose quartz hearts are really nice, that reflect deep connection and partnership. In the wealth area, maybe a beautiful plant, a fresh bouquet of flowers, or even a citrine crystal. Just today, I worked with a client on placing a citrine crystal in this area. But here's the most important part in attracting more money, love, and opportunity. I want you to remember to fully embody that energy that you're calling in. This means treating both yourself and your space and your belongings, the items in your space, with care. This can mean, instead of taking off your sweater and dropping it on the closet floor and you'll pick it up later next week, taking your sweater off, folding it up, gently placing it with care and with intention on the shelf in your closet. Right? It's being intentional, caring for those things. And it's like almost, it's just gratitude, right? It's gratitude, showing respect for what you have and saying, I love this stuff, I am caring for it, and I want more of it. This is a beautiful practice. So if this feels overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, you should see my closet floor right now. Just do one thing. Just tell yourself that when you kick off your socks for the rest of the week, they're going to go directly in the hamper. They're not going to go on the floor. They're not going to go on next to the bed. They're not going to go in the wherever. They're going to go in the hamper for a week and then go from there. Small little steps add up. So those are the 3 top questions. And I want you to remember that Feng Shui, it's not a trend. It's not woo. It's a tool. It's a tool for alignment. It can help you see your space not just as furniture, as walls and doors and rugs, but really as a reflection of your life. Look at it. Is it reflecting the life you want? Oh, we're going deep here. Remember to start small. Just be curious and trust that the shifts you're making, whether that's adding a plant into that wealth and abundance corner or whatever you're taking on, trust that's going to have this huge ripple effect. Believe in it, trust in it, because it will. Friends, I will be back next week with another episode. Don't forget the June 10th Lunar Flow and Sacred Spaces if you want to sign up. If this episode kind of perked your interest a little bit, then definitely share it with a friend who might be interested. Reach out with questions, schedule your free 15-minute discovery call. And maybe you're inspired to join the VIP subscriber circle for even more behind the scenes, juicy deep dives. You can sign up for $5 a month to get access to those episodes. Well, I hope you have a fantastic day. Until next time, take care, friends. Special thanks to our sponsor, Elevated Living School of Holistic Design and Feng Shui. For more information, head over to the show notes. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, give us a 5-star review, and share this episode with a friend. We'll see you next time.